Guys, welcome back to Let's Play more Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. Alright. Chapter 15, The Feral Frontier. Castle Kilvis. Oh my, it isn't young Prince Serenez. Serenez? Yeah, that sounds right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Neolucci, you're looking well. And feeling well too, thank you very much. This old crow's as spry as ever. Tell me though, how big is your father, King... was it Lorazai? Lorazai? Same as ever, since that terrible day he remains abed. He seldom rises anymore. I'm not surprised. In the span of a few days, he lost his family, his friends, and almost all of his countrymen. Yes, and yet, we're blessed that you are still with us. Prince Ryson, if there's anything this doddering-old bird can do for you, please do not hesitate to ask. Thank you. I appreciate your kind sentiment. Sorry to have kept you waiting, Ryson. Neolucci, you can talk ancient history later. Leave us at once. Yes, yes, of course. I'm sure you've much to talk about, much to say. I'll just take my leave of you. Please, Prince Ryson, make yourself at home. Old Neolucci's always been fond of House Serenez. When he heard the White Prince himself was gracing us with a visit, he could barely contain his joy. So, Prince, what's this all about? We haven't seen your face around here in a long time, and I'm naturally quite curious as to your intentions. Your attitude during the Goldoa meeting piqued my interest. What is it you're after, Nasala? Why do you provoke Tavarn? You came all this way for that? Are you serious? Do not mock me, Crow King. Tavarn is my father's guardian. Not for him, you might have suffered the end of House Serenez itself. I will not brook any insult to him. Oh, I see. So rather than ally yourself with me, you trusted companion of old, you would side with this new protector. That's an unfortunate shift in attitude. I trust you remember that when you and your sister were young, it was I, and not Tavarn, who watched over you. Any change to my bearing can be laid at your roost, Nasala. After all, you, my old friend, are the one who continues to engage in commerce with my enemy, with humans. If you were to change your ways, I'm sure we could rebuild the relationship the two of us once shared. Oh no, that I could never do. You see, humans are essential to the fulfillment of my ambitions. You've changed, Nasala. If this is the path you've chosen, I have nothing left to say. That you could ever understand what it means to guard Kilvis, Prince, to protect an entire country. King Nasala, Duke Tanas of the Benyan Imperial Senate has arrived. Bring him in. Your Majesty, just now. I brushed against the most splendid specimen. Was that a Serenez noble? No, they're supposed to be extinct. And what if it were? Oh, I was right. Wonderful. My eyes did not deceive me. Those dazzling white wings, and that shimmering hair, sparkling like falling gold dust. That is the crystallization of beauty in its purest form. And Duke Oliver, can we please discuss the business at hand? Per your request, we have appropriated several pieces of art from the ships of Duke Gados. Yes, yes, and you will be compensated as promised. But right now there is something else that I simply must have. Really? Another request? Well, what can we purloin for you today? More art, perhaps? Oh, something much more stunning. And if you agree to my proposition, I will double your normal fee. That is a most generous offer. Tell me, what is it you desire? But surely you've already guessed. Yes, Bryson. Obviously. Meeting with the Apostle was fine. All she did was pay us and give us another job. She answered no questions. I wonder what she's planning. That cargo. Can't help but believe that there were living creatures inside, but what do you suppose the Apostle intends to do with them? I don't know. Titania, are all nobles and royals like this? They have plans and paperwork for every little thing, and their speech is as confusing as it is tedious. But Ike, the other nobles we know are different. There's Princess Alencia, and King Gallia, and the Dragon Prince too. All of them have been so nice, and friendly, and easy to talk to. Perhaps the rudeness of the upper echelon is unique to the Bjork class system. Princess Alencia was raised in special circumstances. That's why she's so different. I could never get accustomed to the culture of Bjork nobles. Oh, you say that now, Ike. Ike, I'm here to report the result from the last battle. MVP is Nephany. New ally, Makalab. We suffered no casualties, and no one was seriously injured. Everyone was at their best. That concludes my report. Excuse me. Sweet. Alright, so now we have to get this all sorted. This spirit dust, I believe it's, increases users' magic power? Obviously that's going to Soren. News Lance away. He can sell that gem. How close is Nephany to? It still doesn't give me a level. You know what? I'm just gonna do it. Wait, I thought I had another one. I think I must have used it on somebody else then. I forget who. Secret book is skill. So who needs skill? Ike actually does. Good enough. They have iron lances now? Urgh! She can use lances. Or steel lances now. That's good. Still can't use the Laguz lance though. Might need another mend for mist, or heal rather. kind of... Well, we got some more experience here to use. Who should I give it to, though? Missed. Why not get some Astrid levels? Gear up to 10 at least. She still gets her bonus experience too from this, so it stretches farther. Dang. Wow. Alright, one more. Yeesh. Okay, skills. I believe we have... As units attack first, all fights. Yes. Excellent. Nephenie's gonna become a beast soon. Now for supports. Still nothing with Soren. Nothing with Rice, either her. Nothing with Void. Yes, here we go. Can I help you? I have questions. Is that alright? Depends on what you're going to ask. Why don't have... Oh, that's not right. Why don't the Lagoos use weapons? We Lagoos are born ready to fight. Weapons are something that your powerless Bjork created to counter our claws. We have no use for them. I see. Is that all you wanted to ask? No, there's more. Why do you detest us, humans, so much? That's a good question, but I would hear you answer first. Why do you Bjork hate the Lagoos? It's because the Lagoos are our enemy. Enemy? That's the case. We hate you too, as we hate all our enemies. We're done here. Wait. Can't believe with Ike too, but no. Alright, that was it for that, I guess. Servant. Ahem. You are from the northwest nation of Crimea, are you not? You have my condolences for the terrible misinformation that has befallen your country and people. Yet, you remain blessed. Fate has brought you here to the grand temple of Minal, to the splendor of Benyon, grandest of all the nations of Teleus. By the way, I hear you are traveling north to the Grand Desert. There are ancient ruins there, you know. They are the remnants of a race known as the Tsunama, who come from a civilization that predates our own. I'm sure you will enjoy the sensation of being immersed in such primordial surroundings. Yeah, it'll be a real picnic. Oh yes, picnics are indeed nice. A word of caution. Studying the ruins from afar is one thing, but you'd be well advised to keep your distance, for safety's sake. It's said that there is a bandit stronghold near the northwest ruins, and we hear occasional reports of strange figures wandering the dunes in the northeast. Be careful. How are your preparations progressing? They're underway. We leave within the hour. Your next mission takes you to the Grand Desert. You must choose your companions with care. Desert is just a large patch of sandy soil, is it not? With one major difference. Unlike sandy soil, you'll not find solid earth near the surface. You could dig and find only more sand. Those on foot and horseback may find it difficult to move around. I see. I'm sure that Soren knows much about these things, but... Has something befallen Master Soren? I don't know if he's feeling ill or just moping about. It all started when we arrived in Benyon. Oh. Be that as it may, it won't hurt for me to have this information. Can you tell me more? Of course. There's little water in the desert, and the soil is very dry. Few trees or grasses grow there, which means there are no groves or anything else which would provide cover. And, as I mentioned before, those on foot or horseback will find sand slows their pace considerably. The exceptions are magic users, staff wielders, and thieves. Such people will not be affected to so large a degree. Thieves are agile, so I understand why they would be unaffected. But those skilled in the magical arts, it doesn't make sense. I once heard an explanation from a magic user that I know. He claimed that the spirits he employed flew before him and cleared the sand from his path. However, considering the source, I'm not sure how much of that is true. Who was the source? Prime Minister Sephirin. Would he play a joke like that? Well, the Prime Minister is a very amusing man. But please, allow me to continue my explanation. What else? Others who are unaffected by sand are Pegasus Knights, Wyvern Riders, and other flying units. Oh, and Lagoos too. Terrain features don't seem to affect them much in either form, although they will be slowed some. You said Lagoos, didn't you? Almost everyone here says subhuman. Well, of course, Björk and Lagoos are both living things. Every precious life was created to be equal by the blessed goddess. The fact that there are still those who persecute Lagoos in the land of the goddess, it is deplorable. Are you of a noble house? Yes, I am. One must be of noble birth to serve the goddess. But I thought that all nobles were half-crazed fools who can't speak the truth. You seem quite honest. I'll take that as a compliment. And one last thing. What is it? That the desert contains the remnants of more than one lost civilization. Rumor has it that treasures from those times still lie undiscovered beneath the shifting sands. And those with good luck may come across such treasures during battle. And Makalov. Hooey! The Grand Temple. Luxury and gorgeousness as far as the eye can see. If a scoundrel like myself can find employment in a place like this, I guess my luck hasn't abandoned me after all. But for all the glitter and gold, there is an equal amount of dangerous work that I could do without. Maybe I can use my prone to illness ploy. Yes, I think I can arrange to work about 1 out of every 5 jobs or so. Now that I have a fixed income, it's time to visit the local inns and see what games of chance are about. Evening. What? You? Did you happen to hear any of that? You're talking out loudly. I wasn't being serious. I'm an extremely diligent man, yes I am. Those peddlers you were with, you were in debt to them, right? Huh? How do you know that? When we took out that group, your debt vanished. Yes, you're right. That was a tremendous help. Thanks much. Come now, you can't believe that the world is as forgiving as that, or that we are so foolish. What? Debts are debts, and you have many. Those peddlers weren't the only people who were owed coin by you, right? We can't have debt collectors hounding the company day in and out. My staff officer repaid the rest of the money you owe. That's very kind of you. It was from the company coppers. You, my friend, are now in our debt. You fight to repay the Grail mercenaries. Payment will be deducted from your wages for quite some time. It seems you're working for free, friend. Oh, till your debts are completely repaid, Don't even think about leaving the company or getting sick. Right then, I trust you'll do your best. Oh, what a mess. Oh, nuts. Alright. Well, I think that's going to be it for this episode, guys. So Godspeed, stay frosty. See you later. Bye.